Hello, beautiful family, lovers of good things, lovers of beautiful things all over the globe. I bring greetings from a grateful heart. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on your time zone. Thank you so dearly for always tuning into this platform. I really do appreciate. Please do it to like our video, share, and subscribe. Today, I have a wonderful one that I want us to watch, and I will be watching it with you. Sit back, watch it, and I'll be right back.
This morning, I want to debunk the lies, the double standards of Ejiofor. He sent a message that purported to have come from Onyendu and addressed it to, he called him powerful. He called it powerful. So, I want to debunk those lies. And he began to say that he was among those that went to see Onyendu in detention, and Onyendu gave him a clear-cut message that he should send it to China Sanworu and sent to Chike Doziem and whosoever. I know all those people that he's talking about. Now, he began to make his comments that there are certain people who are asking for a seat at home, blah, blah, blah. And at the end of the day, he said the only seat at home that will be allowed, the only person that has the power to command seat at home is Chike Doziem. And so he said any seat at home outside Chike Doziem is illegal. So I was looking at trying to look at all the man said. And there were so many loopholes and so many lies, deceit. It is evident the Biafrans have decided to sit at home because we are at the last phase of this battle where we will get our nation. These people are very tensed up. They're becoming very uncomfortable. Abitombi, I was trying to get that across to you. I sent you a text so that you could come in and let's have a conversation in this program. So you can, apply so that I can punch it and see what I can come up and we discuss together, okay? So I was, when I listened to him, first of all, he brought out the picture of Ejiofor, not his own picture. That's number one. To try to raise credibility, but the voice was not Ejiofor's voice. So that is deceit. You remember this thing happened in the Bible when Isaac wanted to bless his first son, who was Esau, who was a hunter. He told him, go and hunt venison and bring to me, let me eat, so that my soul will bless you. And the mother understood that the blessing was going to go to Esau. She rather preferred Jacob and told Jacob, look at what your father is saying. Go and do so and so. He will stand and bless you in place of your brother. And Joseph said, he might find out and it will cost me. He said, no, let the cost be on me. That's what the mother said. And she went and cooked animal from the forest. Normally Esau does hunting. And then she brought it and gave to the boy. And then killed the animal, took the skin, pasted it on the boy because Esau was hairy and Jacob was a smooth man. And when the young man went there, the father was saying, how is it that you have brought this food so soon? To go and hunt is not easy. And then the boy was trying to explain. The father then told him that, come, let me touch you, my son. He touched him. He was hairy. But the voice was the voice of Jacob. But the body touch was the body of Esau. Deceit. You know what the meaning of Jacob is? Jacob means supplanter. That is exactly what Ejiofor did. He supplanted to deceive Biafrans. Jacob supplanted to deceive Isaac. Exactly. These people are so wicked and ungodly that everything they operate on is usually wrong. Because God did not give them, they don't have the spirit of doing right. Why did he use his voice and Ejiofor's face? The voice is the voice of Nemeka, but the face is that of Ejiofor. Ejiofor couldn't talk himself because he has lost credibility after the exposition of Simon Ekpa. Ejiofor knows that. And Nemeka had to do this thing. I am sure Ejiofor told him, whatever you're going to do, I don't know, because I already am having problems. He said, okay, let me do it. He said, that's on you. So Nemeka used his voice and presented Ejiofor's picture. That is deceit. That is supplanting. That is double standards. That is intending to deceive Biafrans, to build up whatever credibility they can, place their hands on to cause Biafrans to doubt. Onyendu never told him anything because it's not, in quote, Onyendu's lead counsel, like Ejiofor, who was and has been removed. Ejiofor should have come out to say. Ejiofor couldn't say it himself because he has lost credibility. That's number one. Number two, the young man was talking. It was an arranged thing. There was somebody by his side that was telling him the date was 5th. And then when he began to talk, he said that they do some certain sit at home, some which are accepted, some which are not accepted. In the first instance, that means they accept the sit at home we've been doing. But this one, they don't accept. But the ones that they accept we've been doing, they have been criticizing this same sit at home, which has been the single most effective instrument we have used in bringing the Nigerian government to their knees where we are. Thank you, Ogolo Josh. The more they speak to defend, to try to blindfold, the more they make mistakes. That's the problem with them. 1,000 lies cannot equate one truth. Now, he also said that Onyendu declared the thing to be illegal, and the only person who has the power to do sit at home is Chike Doziem, who has lost credibility. They're trying to build Chike Doziem credibility after they were exposed and expelled. Now, if Chike Doziem gets up to today and says they shall be sit at home the whole of Christmas period, then it's correct. It's not wrong. It's no longer illegal. And in any ways, the legality of an action or illegality of an action is based on laid down principle like the Constitution that governs a particular people or society. And therefore, Onyendu couldn't have said it's illegal. Onyendu would have said that I did not permit it, stop it. But then, if you look at Onyendu, he's a highly principled person who was called for a purpose. And he made comments that the day Elohim gave him this authority, he decided to take it. That in the process, he lost his parents. And God told him to go ahead with this thing. That was the great price Onyendu paid to see to it that Biafra is achieved or realized. How would Onyendu turn around? Because we know him. We have listened to him. We have communicated and connected with his spirit. We know what constitutes Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as a man that is highly principled. He doesn't go back on something he believes in. He has a deep, strong conviction and very, very assertive. There was a time, there's an idiot here called Golden Chooks. He says that, point of correction, MK did not order sit at home. Idiot. Do you forget that? Let me block him first. He's an idiot. These are stupid people. Has he forgotten that Onyendu declared sit at home when he was with us and said that anybody that is going out that day is be looking for trouble? You should sit at home. Has he forgotten? These are idiots who don't have retentive memories. Fools. And so, Onyendu spoke, made comments that were very, very strong. One, he said there shall be no election in Biafra land. As a matter of fact, when he went down on the instruction he gave against election, he came out and said he regretted going down on that instruction. And then before he was abducted, he declared there shall be no election in Biafra land, beginning with Anambra State. It was the DOS who went around, asked people to go and do this election. I'm reminding you, Biafrans, you obeyed and did it. That election brought Soludo that began to single out IPOB to deal with them. Now, these same people have come out with this nonsense. Onyendu can never call Nigeria our beloved nation. Onyendu was arguing when he was talking. He says, people who are complaining about it at home, during the COVID, what happened? Did you stay at home? Who fed you? The monies that were given to buy things, was it given to you? And Onyendu began to criticize people that were wicked, telling them that you are trying to monetize everything. Everything you are trying to see what you can gain from it, how you can go and be paid by the government. This is exactly what Nemeka is doing. That is why this morning I have come to tell you that Nemeka is lying. If Onyendu wants to talk, thank you, Gosie. These guys, they are planning that Onyendu should not come out alive because they know the implication. If Onyendu comes out today, that all these people will be in trouble because the whole world will see them as the very people who stabbed him in the back. And not even that Onyendu will want to revenge on them. The Biafrans will not even want to see them again. They will see them for whom they are. Double-faced hypocrites, wicked, devilish people. Onyendu does not contradict himself when he makes comments. When God called him, he gave him a vision and has been consistent. He said that consistency is what makes us as IPOB people. Onyendu can never go back on the instructions given to him by God. Onyendu is a bold person. person who looks somebody in the face and tells him the truth. If Onyendu wanted to compromise, another idiot has come here and told us I'm going to block him. If Onyendu wanted to compromise, he would have collected money long ago when they promised him a lot of money. But he showed to the Nigerian government that it's not viable. And before he was abducted, he said that a time has come in the next 2 weeks. It's going to determine a lot. That a lot of you will be bribed. It needs you to be mentally strong and committed to this Biafran cause. That those who were born Biafrans, it's in their blood. They will stand. They are the ones that he is looking for. He said it. It didn't fail. And we understood the message. All these people, Nnameka, he knows that the brother has lost credibility. And for crying out loud, why will Onyendu employ Nnameka and his brother to be his counsel? If not that Ejiofor brought in his brother, he's making his job now a brotherly thing, a family affair. If Onyendu wants to talk to us, he can talk to us through Ejimako. It's his lawyer that gave him victory in the court in Umuahia. Ejimako he was the one that brought that word, extraordinary rendition. It is credited to Ejimako today that he brought that word, extraordinary rendition, which Ejiofor is constantly using. So if you look at Ejimako, you know that he's a very serious-minded fellow. He knows what he's doing. Why can't they ask, let Ejimako go and meet Onyendu? He will give us information and we'll hear. And apart from that, we have told you people, they should not attribute anything to Onyendu. He is in detention. His hands are clean in every action we are taking. So that the Nigerian government will not say that while he's in detention, he is propelling us to sit at home or do civil disobedience against the Nigerian government. Like someone else said, we are going to make the keeping of Onyendu more expensive for you than the releasing of Onyendu. So when it becomes more expensive, it is better to release him. If you want us to listen, release Onyendu, let Onyendu come out and we see him face to face and let him talk to us. Then we will listen. Any other person that is coming from any other place telling us Onyendu said this will not buy it. Will not buy it, and that is the reason why. The comment that they said is coming from him, we don't believe it is not coming from Onyendu, because Onyendu does not do double speak. He's a principled man. His yes is yes, his no is no. He said that any day you find him going contrary to the Biafran spirit and struggle, kill him. And they asked Onyendu, what confronts you as a freedom fighter? I think he said 3 things. He said prison, exile, or death. That he's taking, that he has prepared himself. Either he's sent on exile, or he goes to prison, or they kill him. And he said that it is even better for him to die. That if he dies, that will fast forward the Biafran liberation. So you can see Onyendu is a man that has dedicated and offered himself for this struggle. That is why we're following his footsteps. We also are offering ourselves. That is why Simon Ekpa can boldly tell you, tear his passport, cut it in the full glare of the whole world. These idiots who are accusing Simon Ekpa of having taken money from Nigerian government to keep Onyendu in detention. Onyendu didn't say it. This Simon Ekpa tore his passport openly, denounced and renounced or whatever his Nigerian citizenship, and has consistently exposed the Nigerian government. He is the single most formidable enemy against the Nigerian government right now in this Biafran struggle. So how can he be working with them? Do you think, didn't Ejiofor tell Simon that if he's a man, let him come to Benin Republic and talk? What did he mean? He meant that Obiaba and Agatoria. Ejiofor moves around very well within Nigeria. How can you say you are a Biafran fighting for Onyendu and you are also a nationalist of Nigeria? That's 2 faces. As they keep talking, they keep shooting themselves on their feet. They keep making mistakes because they are liars. They are fake people. Simon Ekpa cannot for any reason leave Finland and come to Nigeria because the Nigerian government will grab him. He's the one that has consistently challenged the Nigerian government up to tomorrow. I heard that Ohaneze agreed with DOS to appeal to the Igbos that they should go and take their PVC and vote. DOS, you are agreeing. This defunct DOS. Onyendu said there shall be no election in Biafra land. You are saying they should go and take their PVCs. Because you don't want him to come out alive. Because you want a situation where you put Onyendu down and reduce him to the extent where you tell him, we did this for your own good, we did negotiation for you, therefore keep quiet. You want to shut him up. You cannot. We are standing solidly behind Onyendu. And you know that when he comes out, he is going to expose all of you. And the whole Biafrans will know you for whom you are. 2-faced evil people. Paul Abo said, forgive me, my brother, but most of our Biafran people do not deserve freedom due to foolishness and wickedness. The most ungrateful ingrates in this world. Yes, to an extent. I may agree with you. When Biafrans are undecided, this Onyendu you have been following, somebody just comes out and begins to tell you, this is what Onyendu said. You can't even question his comments. Well, Biafrans, listening to what this young man has said, let us be grateful. Onyendu said, I will not disappoint you, but it is you that will disappoint me. Onyendu can never disappoint. He said it that he has sacrificed his life, is willing to die, no matter what happens. Like Christoano said, Biafra is our goal. Thank you, God bless you, is our goal. Onyendu does not do double speak. WAHALA is something. Take it to the bank. He will never go. For the first time, we have an Igbo man who can stand by his word. And we believe him and follow him.
That brings us to the end of this update. Do well to like the video, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much for always tuning in. I really do appreciate. Share the video and tell your friends about this platform, because the best thing or the best place for you to be is here. Turn on the bell icon so that whenever I drop a new boost like this, you'll be the first to notify. Thank you once again and remain blessed.